Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla. Watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new REV'IT torque jacket available at RevZilla.com. This is the torque, new for the spring of 18. We are fans for a multitude of reasons. It basically takes a GTR Air 2, it gives you a camo option that may or may not appeal to some of you, but the real investment that allows you to spend that 10 or 20 bucks more, getting you closer to that $230, $240 mark, is the fact that the torque is basically full mesh with a decent impact area construction, but it gives you a waterproof and breathable, fully removable liner. It's lightweight, it's packable, wind resistant, waterproof. Again, you now have the ability to stretch this torque into the fall, into the spring, while getting full pass-through on this air mesh in hot weight summertime riding scenarios, keeping you cool, and then ultimately it looks pretty good. Now, if we look at it, it is going to get the Seesmart preformed level 1 armor, which is low profile but carries that CE1 level rating. And ultimately, if we look at it and you know the REV'IT collection, you're going to say, yeah, and I see the rest of the GTR Air. The nice part too is if there's a little bit too much with that camo going on for you personally, you can always rock out the black or the gray version here that you do have available in the torque. Now, quick note on sizing with high-vis Brian. 6'1", or I'm sorry, you grew an inch today. 6'1", 195, 42-inch chest. He's wearing a size large, and ultimately you can see that it is a bit of a sport touring cut. You do have some adjustability. Basic adjustability of spring-loaded snaps here in the biceps. You have adjustability at the wrist. These are commonplace, but ultimately at the waist as well, you have the ability to cinch it down. So no surprises here. It's not your tornado big guy touring cut, and it's also not going to be overly Euro. Just an athletic, sportier cut here on the torque. I like this for sport riding, sport commuting, multi-season sport touring, ultimately potentially even into more aggressive styles of riding. Alpine Stars used to make a jacket called the Sniper, which was not urban camo, it was more snow camo, and ultimately there need to be more camo mesh jackets. People dig it. I am a fan. Now, use the size chart. We'll ship free or 39 bucks, and I'd love it if you click our logo, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel, leave me your comments, request your feedback on the new torque. Now, diving into some of the materials breakdown. Single snap up here at the collar. If I open it up, notice it's a Trico fleece liner, which is going to be nice, wick sweat away even when it gets hot out, but no real adjustability. The collar's meant to be low profile. REV'IT's using its own zips now, these SAB zips with nice anodized pulls. Again, nice upgrade there. Air mesh with more of an anatomical shape here with the reflective that is going to be baked in. Your impact areas. This camo area, which again you can get in gray or black, is a 600 denier poly, which is nice and beefy, carrying an impact rating, especially when you get into the shoulders and elbows. They are the most accident-prone areas of the gear. Turn and face away from me there, Mr. Briz. You can see it here if you work your way down, starting at the collar, down to the shoulder. Notice the REV'IT logo is going to be backed with reflective as well, giving you more of a shot to be seen as the humanoid form while you're riding. Accent color of red. Keep in mind, again, there's your Seesmart Level 1, which is a molded Level 1 armor, but ultimately it's getting more low profile, so it doesn't get in the way, throw the line of the jacket off. Working your way down to the wrist. We already talked about the adjuster down here towards the waist, so he has room to move, cinch it down depending on his waist size. His Brian's around a 33 jeans waist for frame of reference. Turn backwards for me there, HVB. If you look in the back, you can upgrade a Seesoft type RV, getting you Level 2 back protector. That's going to be the internal pocket, but there's nothing from the back protection standpoint that comes with this. But ultimately that does not bug us, as this guy's right in the mid 200s. More reflective across the back, more camo across the back. I will tell you that this could be very well my spring of 18, summer of 18 riding mesh. I absolutely dig it. It's just well executed, well constructed, and with that waterproof and windproof liner that is super stowable and very lightweight, you get 3 seasons of functionality for under 250 bucks. Come back around to the front, let's unzip it. So we're gonna open them up, we're gonna unzip. We do have the inner liner worked in here. You're gonna see how this is constructed. Notice these snaps, they are low profile snaps on the inside. This unzips like that. Another heavy duty zip pull, mesh lined, more fleece lining here on the inside of your waterproof, windproof. Again, nice creature comfort. And if you unsnap one side, you're gonna see the rest of the guts here on our torque. This is not as easy as a zipper. You can tell that by the way I struggle through it. There we go, opening it up. Mesh liner, basic pockets. There's also no 270-degree zip. I would have liked to have seen them do that, or at least a short connection across the back. And again, more Trico liner there. If you're wearing it on its own, it should stand on its own. It should be comfortable on its own, even with the liner out. Now, I know I rang-dangled that. Go ahead and zip it back up. So ultimately, all in, I don't have a lot of gripes about it. I think they priced it correctly, and I like the fact that ultimately you're getting this camo and they're giving you that liner for not a big jump in cost. The next step in your journey is click the info button, your desktop and mobile device. Visit the product detail page at RevZilla.com. Read other rider reviews. You shouldn't just take my word for it on the Torque. As always, we'll ship for over $39. If you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel. Stay up to date with our opinion, latest and greatest in the moto universe. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.